Hey, beautiful Kern Cherry. How you doing today?
Oh, fine. How are you?
Doing awesome. We're having a great day. We have some amazing people online with us, and we've had awesome speakers all day, and now we get you.
Yes, and I see we're tagging in conference. Amy's been on my conference, Success Women's Conference, and you also were re-airing your stuff on Sunday as well. So, and now I get to join you in your tribe.
Yes.
So thank you for having me.
And Success Women's Conference is still going on, right? Like you're still,
That's correct.
yeah.
That is
So
correct. We started on Monday, we end Sunday afternoon.
yeah, so you guys, she runs one of the biggest women's conferences in the nation, normally in person, but this year it's online. And oh gosh, she's got dynamic speakers. She's got Forbes Riley, she's got George Fraser. I mean, just some really top of the top speakers. Don't you? Les Brown too, right?
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah,
Yeah, like if
yeah.
they're good, Kern's got them. So
Yeah, we're working. I'm hoping to have a surprise special with him Saturday, so we're
awesome.
praying on that. Yes.
Very cool. Well, Kern, we are excited to have you on. So I'm going to introduce you and then we'll jump right into talking about how do we create powerful events and fill them. So Kern Cherry is a speaker, she's a coach, an entrepreneur, an author, a collaborator. She's the coach of creating your own event. And she has been running the Success Women's Conference with over 1,000 attendees. She's the founder and director of Power Up Summit and Level Up Your Visibility Virtual Summit. She's an author. She's got a new anthology book out called Make It Happen. And she knows how to produce a well-run, organized event, and she knows how to fill that event and how to really achieve her purpose within that event. Since this is the year of events, I mean, I don't know, we were talking about this, that there's never been so many online events. Like when I started doing online events, there was a few, you know, but now it's like they're everywhere because we need connection. Like as humans, we cannot be our own little lonely pods. We need that connection. And so how do we ride that wave, but do it well and make it successful?
So I want to make sure people understand why people are doing events, not just because we can't meet in person, but events are a way to brand yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? You can build an audience and your tribe, and you can grow. You can also create great collaborations by doing that. Some of the 5 of the things I talk about in my coaching program is the 5 key things that you must do. You must have a plan. So you must have a plan. You must build the right team. And yeah, sometimes it takes tweaking to get to the right team. And then 3, you must have multiple, keyword, multiple streams of income, event income. And then you must select the right speakers. That's important to your event. Amy does a really good job of selecting people that are going to be a part of her event and help promote her event. In addition to that, the 5th thing is promoting your event. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is focusing on today about how to fill up the room. So you want to make sure you get good attendance. And so one of the things that I mentioned earlier is selecting the right team. So when you select the right team, you must have not just, it can't be just yourself. So I can tell you, I've coached a few people, and no matter how many times I tell them, I'll say, I need you to list these key people in these slots, right? I need you to have a graphic designer. I need you to have somebody that helps you organize, administrative, and keep you on target. That might be a good VA in case you're wondering what that might look like. In addition, I need you to pick somebody. You don't have to hire an event organizer, but you need somebody that helps you with that planning out point. You also need a volunteer coordinator, all those type of things. Unfortunately, some of my people, I have to go over and over. You can't fill all those positions, including finance. You must have somebody that keeps you on focus. You don't want to keep having big parties. I talk to a lot of people who are having parties. You're not having an event. If you are leaving empty and everybody is full, you had a great party, but you didn't have a successful, profitable event. So you want to make sure that happens, right? The other thing is speaker selection. You don't want to just pick somebody who has a good message, right? There are a lot of speakers out there that have great messages and they're good, right? You have to pick, of course, we know, Amy, you need a keynote, right? Right. And if you're doing a major event, you got to have a keynote. And let me tell you, if they can't put butts in the seats, they're truly not a keynote. I'm just going to be honest.
No, it's very true, because there are a lot of people that present themselves as big name speakers, but you get them on your platform and you don't see the numbers go up at all because they're there. Like they need it. And the difference is, do they have an audience, or are they used to just plugging into someone else's audience? If they have an audience, their audience will follow them. If they just are used to plugging into other people's audiences, they won't.
Exactly. And that's really important. Now, occasionally they might be super busy, but most of them should be able to bring some people along with you. The other thing is they need to be willing to share. You know, I know the top speakers, you can't expect them to do a whole lot of sharing. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're waiting on them, they might, like we've been fortunate in the digital world where they may actually air their presentation on their site. And that's really good. Trust me, that's a really good thing. But that may be the most you can get from them outside of posting their graphics. Now, your other main stage speakers, if they're willing to post a few times their graphics, that is a bonus. Now, the biggest thing that I say about promoting is getting you some brand ambassadors. This is an important tip. I'm telling you now, this is the key thing that is helping drive events. People are not doing it, but if you are looking for a #1 tip, a brand ambassador. Can you imagine having somebody in the room that talks about what you do and you not even in the room? Matter of fact, you not even in the building? That is perfect, right, Amy?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you need, and so now let me say this. It is important. Everybody is not an ambassador. You need to look at what they offer. The same thing with speakers. This tip is for both speakers and brand ambassadors. Do they have a following, a real following? You know, is their Facebook almost full? Do they have an Instagram following? You know, I love LinkedIn, so it's my top on my following list as well. If they don't have butts in those platforms, they're probably not going to be a good brand ambassador. And the reason why I said that, one of my good friends, I think Trevor Otts, made this comment. He said, Kern, if when you post something, your post only reaches the people in your audience. So imagine if your audience, you only have 500 people in that you're attached to. Well, only 500 people are going to know what you're doing. So it's important that you build your tribe, not just on your business page, but your personal page too.
Yeah.
This will get you, the person who's bringing that person in, that will increase your audience as well. So brand ambassadors, speakers who are also really ambassadors are essential if they have the following. So keep that in mind, because that's going to drive what you do, right?
Yes, this is so important. When I launched my business, we started off with a big live event. We had about 500 people attend, and my committee kept bringing people to me for speakers. And they're like, oh, this person's got an amazing story. I saw them on this thing. I saw them. I'm like, okay, well, let's look them up. And I'd go look them up. I'm like, I can't find them anywhere on social media. They don't have a website. They don't have a following. No. They could come and speak to my church group, but they can't come and speak at my business event because they're not going to be able to help us with promotion. And you need that, you guys. You need people who can help you with promotion to fill your events.
That is so important. And she just said it. they might be able to come and speak at your church. And
Mhm.
trust me, your friends have great intentions. They're trying to help you and they're trying to help their other friend.
Yeah.
But this is business. This is business at the end of the day. And you can, now I'm going to say, you can drop a couple of those in, but that has to be planned. It is strategic to do that. I might have 2 or 3 people like that, and I might have 50 other ones that are, you know, they bring it. They bring the people and they bring the presentation.
Yeah.
So, but you just hit the key points that I look at. Your website, your face, and when you start doing that, you're going to be profitable. When
Yep.
you start studying people, my daughter calls me a cyber stalker. But you know what? I'm like, but I get to find out something about people. You can't just connect to anybody, and you certainly can't just bring anybody to your stage. So
Yeah.
that's important. Those are really important things when promoting an event. I always tell people, get on, do some Facebook Lives, your brand ambassadors. And if you haven't studied my event, you can go study it, Success Women's Conference. You will find those ambassadors, when we post something, they take it, they recreate the post, and then they blast it out everywhere. Like, so it's like we're everywhere and we're not, right?
Yep.
So I'm like, perfect, 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 perfect. So, and do Facebook Lives. And like I said, collaborate with other people. Don't wait till your event get here to start collaborate. Collaborate with others, other people that are doing event. Don't be afraid to connect to other like-minded people. That's important as well.
And for me, honestly, I have built my business off of collaborations. There's no reason why we need to do it alone when there's so many people and we can create something better together. Like you guys, I mean, I have a lot of things to say. I could talk to you for a full day. I'm going to at the Acquire event, I'm going to talk to you for 2 days, you know, but like it's better when we have multiple layers of multiple conversations. You will create something more high caliber when you do it together. So yes, I absolutely love it. Okay, Kern, I know we're just about out of time and then you got to jump back into your conference. How would you like people to get in touch with you if they want to learn more or get connected?
So first of all, you can go to coachkern.com, coachkern.com. You can reach me there. In addition, you can also, for success, when you finish Amy's tomorrow, join us over there at Success Women's with an S conference.online. You can register there for free and you'll see a lot of great things going on over there as well. But I'm Kern Cherry, Kern Crockett Cherry, PR and Home Care on any platform. My favorite being LinkedIn and then Facebook. You find me on Instagram, Twitter, all those other places. So thank you,
Awesome.
Amy.
And
Thank
I
you,
agree.
thank you, thank you.
The consensus is your necklace is everything fabulous.
Made by, that is all bottled up, Sabrina Starworth. You can go on Facebook. Handmade, handmade. She went through her own COVID many years ago when she lost her job, and this is what she does now. She had never made anything by hand until she lost her corporate job.
Wow.
So tap into your gifts.
Gorgeous.
Tap into your
Tap
gifts.
into your gifts. I love it.